We're doing a driving tour of Occitanie. Today we're heading from Figeac down to Puylaurens via the small town of Najac. Always trying to get the perfect shot. The valley, the railway line, the river. Secret passage. So this fortress is privately owned, and during World War II they hid various paintings here from the Louvre, including the Mona Lisa. And here we are at the top of the fortress in Najac. We left Figeac this morning. It's about an hour's drive down the road, and just spontaneously decided to make a quick diversion to Najac. When I saw the turn-off, it said 6 kilometres, so not too far out of our way. And it's magnificent. The little town of Najac with the fortress here on top of the hill. It's such a lovely part of the country, and you can see a lot of people have their little holiday homes, but they're not shacks, they're pretty impressive homes with swimming pools, and across the valley there was what looks like an old chateau. You just see the path of the secret passage up there. And here we are at Cap de Castel and the tiny little town of Puylaurens. Most notable sight is just this view off the terrace. And it's a glorious morning, going to be a top of 32 degrees today. Nice pool, which I tried last night. It's one of the coldest pools I've ever been in though. So you need to be brave. Breakfast has been presented. What do you think, Stu?
I think it looks great.
Looks lovely. It's about 8:30 in the morning. We slept in. We're sleeping in a little bit more every day, which is a bit nasty because tomorrow we've got a train to catch at 10 a.m. in Narbonne, which is about a 100-minute drive away.
It's going to be so hard.
It's going to be nasty. We'll get up at 6:30.
James?
So we've just entered the little town of Mirepoix, I think it's pronounced Mirepoix.
Yep.
Down here at the foothill of the Pyrenees, sort of left Occitanie, and it's a nice hot day, so I just don't want to walk into the traffic.
Oh, sure.
It's a nice hot day, so let's see what Mirepoix holds for us.
Because if you have a look, there's like, on that level, there's 3 bricks all taken out, and then up above there's single bricks taken out. So I reckon, you know what they used to do? They used to have these dove crops, and then they would collect all the dove poo.
Right.
And so collecting the dove poo would be for fertiliser.
Oh.
I think it's Roman. It's a Roman, came from Roman.
Well, that's a productive use of architecture, isn't it?
Isn't it clever that I know that? That's good.
Just trying to find our way to the centre of town. This looks promising. So this is a bit unusual.
Oh, it's very nice.
It's like a veranda, isn't it? Covered veranda.
Except it's as wide as a street.
It is as wide as a street. Welcome to Mirepoix.
How good is that?
Pavilion in the centre of the square next to the church. I'm always afraid with these ones that they're going to lock me in and self-clean while I'm in there. That's caught on film for all time, Stuart. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of Stuart posing by canals. Okay, we've driven a further 15 minutes from Mirepoix and found the little village of Camon, which is another recommended highlight of this area. So,
and is not far from the foothills of the Pyrenees.
That's right, you can see the Pyrenees in the distance. Stuart's quite concerned about the engineering of some of these walls.
Some of the walls are leaning over precipitously and others are buckling. And so, like, I just say to James, be ready to run.
Be ready to run when some of these walls
seriously
do not look entirely perpendicular.
Yeah, and I wouldn't trust the old masonry and the old mortar.
You're one who checks all this. It must be a big job making sure everything is still safe around here. A lot of it just looks like it's held together by the ivy. Alright, so we've just enjoyed the village of Camon, which is about 15 minutes from Mirepoix. Probably only worth a 20 to 30 minute visit, I think.
I think so.
Yes, quite sweet and cute. No services here, not so much as a lemon sorbet can be found, or water, or even a toilette.
But it's cute to have a little bit of a look and close to other places.
That's fine. So if you're already at Mirepoix, it's definitely worth coming the 15 minutes to Camon. But now we're going to head back in the direction of our accommodations. Well, sort of actually. We're going to go northeast for about an hour. We think we've found some interesting ruins that we might like to look at on top of a hill. Well, it's just gone 4 p.m. and it's 30 degrees, but we're going to squeeze in a little hike up to those ruins up there.
There's some picturesque old ruins, somewhat like us.
A tour of antiquities. A tour by antiquities. Well, here we are at dinner now at Cap de Castel in Puylaurens, and we're starting with a drink, and I have just a glass of the local Chardonnay, and Stuart has...
This is not a gin and tonic.
This is not a gin and tonic, a local alcohol-free gin and tonic. So we've been presented with a little appetizer or amuse-bouche or palate cleanser. It's got goat cheese on the bottom and a tomato cream on top. Well, our entrees have arrived. I can't even remember what it was on the menu. It was between the Tard and the Basque country. I'll have to look at the menu to work out what it is. And Stuart, I was expecting strips of octopus, but you seem to have an octopus soup.
It is the octopus. So the one thing I knew that it wasn't there was the octopus.
Right.
I wasn't sure it was in crystal there.
Yes.
So, I guess I'll find out. I'm sure it'll be lovely.
Now, just quietly, it turns out our entrees were swapped, and I was given the octopus, whereas Stuart had ordered the octopus.
And I think that's because when they ask, "Oh, is this yours?" James said, "Octopus over there," and I think she only understood
octopus. She gave me the octopus. Now, it's true that we actually ate half of them before we realised that it worked out that it was actually octopus. It was very much buried in different flavours and spices. Very nice.
Oh, both were lovely, but
So one was octopus, and we really don't know what the other one was, apart from it had hazelnuts and peppers and a sort of a creamy mousse.
A cheese mousse.
Yes, it was very nice. And we had half each, because it was only halfway through that we worked out that it was the hazelnut that gave it away. The hazelnut was the only thing we really recognised.
I can't believe you didn't see the octopus head.
Well, I wasn't too sure. You didn't see it. Anyway, off to a good start. It's the lamb roulade. Times two. At least we know we've got the right dish this time. And they've refreshed our bread plate too. And just to explain, that's not a bottle of vodka, that's local sparkling mineral water. The evening increasingly looks beautiful. Okay, well I enjoyed the lamb.
Yeah,
the lamb was very nice. It was very fruity, a lot of fruity flavours, and
I think it was almost a bit Moroccan.
It was a Moroccan
tagine.
The nuts, the almonds were beautiful. Whatever they've done with those. Yeah. So very good.
On a bed of couscous.
On a bed of couscous. Okay, the desserts have arrived, and this is a passion fruit something or other. And Stuart has a chocolate dessert. Yeah, there we go. Look at those. There we go.
I've broken in.
An explosion of flavours.
It is amazingly nice.
And there is a cross-section of the passion fruit dessert. Well, the night has drawn to a close. I feel quite full. Still a bit of light in the sky. But there we are, we're done.
It's lovely.
Very good. Off to Barcelona tomorrow.
It's an early start.
It's an early start. And we say goodbye to our little Kia at the Avis depot as we head into Najac train station for our train to Barcelona. Well, we find ourselves in Barcelona now, having started the day at Cap de Castel in Puylaurens, and we dropped the car off at the Avis station in Najac.
Having driven to Najac.
So we had a very early start.
And don't forget we had the drama with refueling the car.
And then we went to a fuel station which was just basically inoperable. Had to find another fuel station, filled the car, and then fortunately just jumped on the train and got here to Barcelona. We've had a busy day of haircuts and laundry. Now we're going to enjoy a nice meal of local cuisine.
Fresh laundry is really quite the luxury.
Yes, well, tomorrow of course we get on the Celebrity Equinox.
And we sail around to...
We're sailing on the Equinox in Aqua class. Of course, the Americans would say they're sailing on the Equinox in Aqua class.
Is that or is that the New Zealand?
No, the New Zealanders sailing on the Celebrity Equinox in Aqua class. Something like that. Yeah. So this is a vegetable salad, essentially grilled vegetable salad. Look at that, eh?
Mediterranean.
And this is a seafood platter for two, and it looks really good. So so we're staying at a Hilton. It's a Tapestry by Hilton here near Barcelona Sants railway station, and it's actually got a lovely rooftop terrace. I suspect during the day it's boiling hot up here, but it's 9 p.m. now, or it's 9:30 p.m. Sort of sunset, and it's
completely unused except for us.
And there's no one here.
Here we are.
And here we are. Now, interestingly enough, this building across the road was a jail. And it was a jail in use until 2017. It's huge. You can sort of just see the different arms reaching out. They do tours, apparently, but I can't be bothered doing a tour of a jail. It sounds a bit grim. We're going to go to Sagrada Familia tomorrow, which will probably be a bit more light, a bit more uplifting, I think. Yes. Anyway, so the night before cruise.